What's up with it, y'all? Watching the Baby Baba TV. Today we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel War in Cali. It's the story of Inglewood, Blood, Mack 10, and his rap beefs in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I listened to Mack 10 a lot. You know what I'm saying? I listened to all the gangster music. I ain't gonna lie, that's all I listened to is gangster music growing up. You know what I'm saying? But back then, you know, it wasn't like so much social media and everything that hit the media. So I really don't know like too much about Mack 10 and like his story. So you know what I mean? Let's check it out and see what they talking about.
Welcome back to another episode of War in Cali. In this episode, I'm gonna detail the story of rapper Mack 10. Mack 10 was born Dedrick Rylerson on August 9th, 1971. Mack 10 would grow up in Inglewood, and during his childhood in the 80s, he would see a lot in his community. By the 80s, many cities and areas in LA County, like South Central, Watts, Compton, Long Beach, Carson, Inglewood, and several other cities will have several issues from gangs taking over their cities, like the Crips, Bloods, Pirus, and Serranos. Those gangs will leave devastating effects in their communities, with the drug trade rising and them taking over their respected areas. Also, the violence that came with the drug gang and several gangs going to war. This will make LA County one of the deadliest places in America.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people not really like aware, but like the Crips, they went through the same thing as the Black Panthers with the drug situation. You know what I'm saying? So people need to be aware of that. So like the Crips was actually like targeted too. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Black Panthers. I'm just saying.
Mack 10 would grow up in an area in Inglewood called Queen Street, which is known for a gang called the Queen Street Bloods. The Queen Streets repped the west side of Inglewood and became an established gang by the 80s, among several other well-known Inglewood gangs, like the Inglewood Family Bloods, the Neighborhood Pirus, the Avenue Pirus, and the Crenshaw Mafia
Got
Bloods, among
Bosco out
several
there.
others. The Queen Streets would be rivals of several Crips, and also in the past, they had beef with other Bloods. Growing up in the area of Queen Street, Mack 10 will automatically be a part of the community and become a member by just living in the area and knowing everybody who lived in his community, from friends and people he looked up to. Mack had dreams like most kids of playing sports and going to the NFL, but that wouldn't work out the way he wanted, and by middle school, he would pick up other interests. That would later become his career later in life, which was rapping. Mack was influenced by some of his homies in his neighborhood that was into hip-hop. That furthered his interest in rap, and some of his earliest influences were people like NWA. Over several years, Mack would start building a buzz and gaining some recognition for himself, for his writing skills, and him also being in a local group called First Amendment. Mack would later be introduced to Eazy-E through a mutual friend. Mack would write a few records for Eazy, and Mack would start building several connections in the industry, later meeting people like DJ Bobcat and DJ Pooh, and he would later connect with several other people from the Lynch Mob, members of Ice Cube's group, which he would later meet Ice Cube, with them being in the same studio and recording a few songs. Mack would later go on tour with Ice Cube and the Lynch Mob, furthering their relationship, and Ice Cube would start collabing with Mack and putting him on some of the Lynch Mob songs. Mack would even be a part of Ice Cube's 1995 Friday movie soundtrack. Ice Cube would even help get Mack a record deal with Priority Records. But the Friday movie soundtrack would cause beef with the group Cypress Hill over what they believe Ice Cube stole their song, which caused diss records between Ice Cube and Cypress Hill. And Mack would fully involve himself in the beef, being a part of Ice Cube's diss record.
It's, we're friends and this is hip hop and everything. And I thought, yeah, it could happen. It's hip hop, I said, you know what, let me talk to them. I'll straighten it out.
Everything was supposed to be settled. And Ice Cube asked Be Real to record some vocals for Caution, a group signed to Cube's Lynch Mob Records. But in the studio, there was another problem.
And I heard a couple lines that were the same things I used on the Temple of Boom record. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, that's my line. How the hell is it on this record? I'm like, damn, again? In my opinion, I felt like he saw my reaction, and I walked out of the room for a second to make a phone call. When I came back, the line was gone. And I was thinking, oh, wait a minute, that line ain't there no more. Okay, I know I'm not tripping. So I come back and I have a talk with these guys again, Muggs, and I said, hey, I think he really did take our shit.
What y'all think about that? Like, he tripping like over a line, you know what I'm saying, in a rap song, and then like back in the days, I guess like just a line would be like bad, but then like people like stealing people whole swag nowadays though. Whole swag, whole like flow pattern and everything. Like they really be like trying to be like the person, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be like you know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that though? Let me know in the comments. Y'all think hip hop was more original back then for somebody to trip off a line? Because now, like shit, I don't think a line would be a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't run from no challenge from nobody. You know, even though we was dogs, you know, I feel like they should be dealt with.
But this beef will later be squashed after a few major events, like Ice Cube getting his chain snatched by Solo, and the chain being taken to Be Real from Cypress Hill, where he can embarrass Ice Cube on stage.
Okay. I mean, we done had our share of problems, you know, but you know, we working together to work that out, you know, and you know, maybe if the public see us work out our problems, they'll work out their problems. You know, it's a lot of problems here, you know, in Southern California, you know, with blacks and Latinos, and this, that, and the other, right. And you know, and hopefully this right here just be that stepping stone to get everything squashed.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a stigma though. You know what I'm saying? Like with rappers getting their jewelry took and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think Ice Cube survived that, man? You know what I'm saying? Because like nowadays, like if you like certain kind of dude, certain kind of rapper, you know what I'm saying? You get that chain took, man, it can be like over for you. Ain't gonna lie, Cube had some pretty gangster music. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, though.
You guys work it all out.
Yeah, we worked it out eventually, and that was you know, thanks to Mack 10. You know, Mack 10 calls me, you know, because you know he's a Damu and so am I, and you know, I thought he realized, you know, this is all going nowhere. And
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know he was no Damu. I thought he was a Crip. I ain't gonna lie to you.
In a hurry, and you know, chances are some of our people are gonna get tangled up and shit's gonna happen and really, you know, turn serious.
You know, it could have got serious, you know what I'm saying? But I forgot what happened in between, but B is all right, man. You know what I'm saying? B is the homie.
So you helped squash that whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but it had to get to that first though. You know, it got to that and then it was.
Mack will later drop his self-titled album, Mack 10, in 1995, having hits on the album like Faux Life, On Them Things, and also Westside Slaughterhouse, that would feature his future group mates from the Westside Connection, Ice Cube, and Dub C. Mack's first album will go gold, but his album will have some controversy, where Ice Cube dissing rapper Common on the Westside Slaughterhouse song, after Ice Cube felt Common disrespected the West Coast on the song I Used to Love Her. Common would later respond to Ice Cube in his own song, called The Bitch in You, and Mack was full on again in the beef for Ice Cube.
You know, she's supposed to be hip hop, and he's so in love with her. But when she go out here, she get fucked up.
What you mean, nigga? Why it was cool everywhere else it went, but when it came over here, it's fucked up now.
Love NWA, Ice Cube, King T, Compton's Most Wanted, Too Short.
And we felt it was a diss. So, at least I did. I mean, everybody did, but, you know, I was the first one with the pen, so that's how that started.
So, it was fucked up.
This beef almost got violent when Common came to LA, but this beef would later be squashed by Minister Farrakhan.
Yes, man.
By 1996, Westside Connection would officially come together after several collab songs, bringing two rising rappers together, being Mack 10 and Dub C, and already a megastar, Ice Cube. Westside Connection's album would be called Bow Down, producing two hits, Bow Down and Gangsta Make the World Go Round. The album would go platinum.
Oh, some shit.
That same year, Mack would make his own record label, being Who Bangin' Records, who he would later put out several artists on the record label, from people like All From The Eye, CJ Mack, The Comrades, Glasses Malone, and also other artists like MC8 in his own group, Westside Connection.
That's what's up.
1997 will be another successful year for Mack. He dropped the album based on a true story, which will go gold. He had hits on the album like Backyard Boogie. That same year, Mack will have a few acting roles. His first movie role being a masterpiece movie, Bout It Bout It, and also another movie called Rhyme and Reason. And the last of 1997, a role in the Jamie Foxx show. In 1998, Mack would drop the solo album, The Recipe, which will go gold. He had many major rappers on the album, like Master P, Snoop Dogg, the deceased Eazy-E, Old Dirty Bastard, Jermaine Dupri, and a long list of others. In 1999, Mack would star in his first role, being a hood classic called Thicker Than Water, which will star another rapper named Fat Joe. 1999 will also be the same year that Mack would meet T-Boz from the group TLC. They would start a relationship, and by 2000, they would get married.
I want to know, how did you come at T-Boz? Like, did you just walk over to her and be like, baby, you look fine?
I was a dog about it, you know what I mean? I just
Okay.
did it, just hollered. You know,
How did you?
yeah, come here. You know what I mean? She came, and when she came, she was cracked.
T-Boz, he's talking about
2000 and 2001 will be active years for Mack. He would release 2 albums, The Paper Route in 2000 and Banger Ball in 2001, which the album Banger Ball will be released through Cash Money Records after Mack signed a big deal for a one-deal album with the company. Many people will say Lil Wayne and Birdman got their blood influence being around Mack 10. In 2001, Mack will also appear in a show called Dark Angel. In 2002, Random Acts of Violence. In 2003, a movie called Cutthroat Alley. In 2002 and 2003, Mack would drop a collab album called The Hood, and also a solo album called Ghetto, Gutter, and Gangsta. His last album with Westside Connection, being Terrorist Threats, also dropped the same year. After this album, Mack 10 and Ice Cube will have a major fallout over what was said. Ice Cube's brother-in-law getting into it with Mack 10 and his crew. This situation led to this day of them not speaking in over 15 years.
Damn.
Ending a Westside Connection.
I ain't gonna lie, I always wonder why Mack 10 and Ice Cube stopped working together. You know what I'm saying? Because they was kind of like, they was a good team, the Westside Connection. They was like, shit, that was the shit.
The group
seems to focus around Ice Cube's brother-in-law.
Mm.
And at one point, a rift started with Westside Connection.
Yeah.
You and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of hazy stories around this, but it seems to focus around Ice Cube's brother-in-law.
Mm.
Can you talk about that?
I mean, what you want to know?
Well, what happened?
I ain't gonna lie, that's how a real nigga answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, what the fuck you know, nigga? What you want to know to what you know? You know what I'm saying? Shit, don't expect me just to start talking about everything what happened. Shit, nigga, what you know? You know what I'm saying? Shit, you like, shit, I don't even want to talk about the shit, basically. You feel me? That's what's up with it.
It was just, I mean, you know, it was just an unfortunate situation, you know, as far as, you know, what came out of all that, you know what I'm saying? But the stories you heard, probably most of them probably was, what did you hear?
The story I heard was that
That's what I just said.
Ice Cube's brother-in-law got beat up.
What else did you hear? Did you hear that that before all this happened, that like it ain't like that just happened?
Well, never just happens.
Yeah.
But there was friction.
Yeah, it was conflict. Yeah, you know. But I went to Cube about 4 or 5 times before the conflict jumped off.
Okay.
And told him to correct the situation.
So it sounded like Cube thought it was a game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't taking it serious. Can't be playing when you dealing with gangsters, man. For real. You know what I mean? I'm warning you, cuz get this dude away from me, cuz could have ended up worse for him. You feel me?
So that's the part that everybody leave out, I think.
Right.
I didn't. Nobody didn't intend on starting nothing or nothing even like escalating to that level. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to somebody 5 times before it escalate, then you was trying to be diplomatic about the situation.
Right. I mean,
Man,
the problem is that you're talking about Ice Cube's wife's brother.
I understand.
So now Ice Cube gets put in a weird situation where...
Well, it depends on how weird you want to be. Because if it was my wife's brother, I would have told him he can't fuck my money up.
Right.
And he can't be out of line with nobody I'm getting down with. And if you got that big of a problem with him, stay at home. You know what I'm saying?
Like y'all, it's a problem with Mack.
Yeah, it's a problem. You know what I mean? It's
I like
you know, it's a thing where
Modest is a motherfucker.
you know, it's just a violation that can't be overlooked.
Okay.
Ever a chance we could get a Westside Connection reunion with you, Dub, and Mack 10?
Probably not. Probably not.
Wow.
I don't want to do another.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. This kind of some sucker shit, you know what I'm saying? For real though, like niggas fight shit, nigga. Y'all niggas are from LA, so y'all got like gang influence out there, nigga. So like a fade or a fight or something, nigga, that shouldn't be shit to get over, you know what I'm saying? Like if you stuck on some shit like that, that's like the kind of shit that make beefs go on and on and on. A nigga can't get over a fucking fight, nigga. That's crazy. What y'all think about that though, man?
The Westside Connection.
Yeah. I saw Mack 10 on Vlad TV, and you know, I always wonder what happened with that relationship.
When you get
he
him
tells
on,
his side, but
of course he do. Of course he do. I don't want to talk about it, to be honest, because he know what it is. That's all that need to matter.
By 2004, Mack will be in a lot of controversy.
I ain't gonna lie, Q kind of lost a few gangster points right there, man.
After him and T-Boz would get a divorce, after T-Boz stated that Mack was abusive and also a cheater, giving Mack bad media coverage, which he would say wasn't true at all. They would have a daughter and later work out the relationship as co-parents.
Right, because at one point there was a bunch of drama. I guess you got a restraining order against you, and
yeah, but none of that shit was real though.
It wasn't?
Nothing. Never ever had an incident where you know, it was no violence or no nothing. Like only thing we ever had is an argument.
Okay.
We ain't never had none of that kind of shit. But the lawyer she had at the time thought that probably it'd make the case better or something. Maybe he was chasing some attention or something.
Bullshit. That's fucked up right there, man. Y'all think Mack 10 could have been like one of the first people they targeted with like allegations and bullshit? That's what it kind of sound like to me. Be honest with you, because I ain't gonna lie. From what I heard, what I think, he was whooping her ass. Basically, how they made it sound.
2005, Mack would drop the album Hustler's Handbook, and in the same year, he acted in movies Halloween House Party, Apocalypse of the Beauty Queen, and in 2006, he starred in the movie It Ain't Easy, and also a movie called Drop. In 2009, Mack would drop a solo album called Hard White, and in 2010, he dropped a collab album with Glasses Malone called Money Music. These will be the last albums Mack would drop. Mack would appear in a movie called Buzz House in 2011. Mack, after this point, will focus on real estate and doing live performances instead out of the media up until recently, where he started doing several interviews with channels like Vlad TV and No Jumper. Mack has recently dropped more music and has been coaching Pop Warner football and Little League baseball and being a father of 5, and will go down as a West Coast legend, selling over 10 million records sold. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I learned a lot from this video that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Warren Cali, man. Y'all doing a good job with these videos, man. I appreciate y'all work, man, for real. And then y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, man, for real. Y'all think Cube kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like squared up or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, shit, nigga, a fade ain't nothing. Y'all should have been able to get over that. And he was warning them about the dude, so you should have got that dude over there. I ain't gonna lie, shit. Maybe his wife had too much influence or something, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, he cared too much about dude, you know what I'm saying, to be fucking up his money with Mack 10 and the Westside Connection. Actually, shit, for the Westside Connection to be gone, shit, that's kind of a pit down for us, you know what I'm saying, for the fans, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I used to love the Westside Connect. Them niggas used to be going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But like, share, subscribe. Until next time, peace.